PreCo cooldown timer in GTA Online.
That's pretty dumb. Very misleading title. This isn't a way to bypass anything. This is literally just going down the heist again, but with a new character. Pretty pointless for most of us who only use one character. Yeah, this don't work.
Okay, I'm in my arcade. Hello, people of the internet. What is that? Okay, my arcade is definitely haunted.
What?
Well, in my last money guide video, you fine people, as stated,
It was clickbait.
I don't personally agree, but I guess agree to disagree. Anyway, since this, and for the future content for this 10-year-old game, I will be showing you the ultimate money guide of 2023. No one clap at once. Now, before we get started, this guide is directed around getting the most amount of money the funnest way without doing PreCo for the 9,000th time in your life. Of course, PreCo Heist will be involved in this money guide, but I will be combining it with other heists and other missions to make you the most money and to keep your sanity as well. So let's just go straight into it.
Show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
First off, let's begin with the best money making method, the taxi business. Making you a whopping? Thanks. Well, you know, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Please don't click off the video now.
Let's go, please.
Yeah, sir, I would appreciate if you don't be so fucking rude. Right, you know what? No, I've had enough of you. I'm taking you somewhere.
We show up in the party.
Okay, actually starting off, first thing I recommend you do all the time when you first learn into the game is restock all your passive income businesses such as the bunker, cocaine and acid lab. Honestly, I don't use the rest of the MC business because they're just terrible at making money, and they're just not worth your time because each sell mission solo just takes like half an hour where you can just do a K or something. Also, if you have the master control terminal in your arcade by upgrading it, this is a great investment for solo players and all players alike because you can just resupply all your businesses from comfort of one place and you don't have to fly across the whole of Los Santos just to refill all your businesses. Also, while we're here, I'm going to tell you where to assign all your staff at the nightclub. And the nightclub wants to be your last business to own because you need all the other businesses to link up to it and make you the extreme passive income. Plus, you don't have to resupply this one, it's completely passive, and all you have to do is just sell it when it gets to like 1 million. So you want your technicians to be assigned to all these businesses like cargo and shipments, sporting goods, South American imports, pharmaceutical research, and I haven't got it yet, but organic produce. After refilling all your business for the start of the day, the first thing you want to do is do the PreCo Heist for the first time. We're doing it now because we get a 2.5 cooldown timer afterwards, and we can just do other stuff in the meantime while we wait for the next PreCo Heist. I'm honestly not going to go into much detail about this because everyone's done this like 1,000 times by now. If you haven't done this already, then what are you doing?
What?
But you'll be able to do all the preps in around 45 minutes to an hour, and you'll get like 1.2 to 1.5 million each time you do this. That is your first 1.5 million of the day. Be proud of yourself.
Yeah, boy.
You shall notice we have a cooldown timer now. In this time, we're just going to go straight onto another heist like the Dr. Dre contract. It honestly doesn't have to be this heist, it can be any heist like the Diamond Casino or the auto shops or even the normal heist, to be honest. But when it's not double money, the Dr. Dre contract is a close second to the PreCo Heist, that's why we're doing it in this video. This week though, you'll see in my video later on that I do get 2 million for this, just because it'll double money for me this week. But I would generally say just mix it all, like other than the PreCo, that will be your bulk of the money. But if you want to do a different heist, you can do a different heist. It's honestly up to you what you see in funner. I even like to mix it up. The Dr. Dre contract heist contains about 7-ish preps and missions. Also, the first time you do this heist, you'll get 2 missions at the start that you'll have to complete. But when you're repeating this heist, you don't have to do them anymore, so that's completely fine. That's the golf mission and breaking into the FIB mission. The golf mission, you just ram like 2 people in buggies. It's pretty simple. And the FIB mission, all you have to do is just break into the FIB building. Why did I say all you have to do?
I'm stupid! I'm stupid!
It's not that simple, but it is a pretty easy mission, in fact. So yeah. Then you have to do 3 investigations of who stole Dr. Dre's phone. Once you've done your first heist, then when repeating it, all you have to do is the 3 investigations. Each investigation consists of 1 or 2 free roam missions, and then it will take you onto 1 mission. And again, you do this 3 times, and then you'll be greeted with 2 final missions. These free roam missions and missions don't take that long, especially the free roam missions. They should take like 10 minutes for the free roam missions and probably like 15 minutes for the normal missions. So they honestly don't take that long. The first last mission is you have to take out all the people trying to get into Dr. Dre's building. The only terrible thing about this, you're greeted with a non-skippable cutscene.
No. Wait.
And the final mission, you just have a shootout with this guy. You have to track him to the airport, and then you just got to bring him to Dr. Dre. Once that mission's done, you should get $1 million. Again, I did this on double money. It says $2 million, but you'll actually be getting $1 million. And with that done, you should be able to do your PreCo Heist again. And with this method, all you'll be doing is just repeating the PreCo Heist and the heist with your choice, normally the Dr. Dre heist. Now, some nerds on this game tell you to do some payphone hits as well. I don't do this, to be honest, because I'm not. It's just too in depth. I just like the simple grind. So yeah, if you want, just sprinkle in some payphone hits. You get like 80k per one you do, so you're getting like an extra 200k on the end of the day just by doing a couple of those whilst with your heist. But I usually just don't bother because I'm lazy. Another great passive income you need to take advantage of is the money that you get from safes throughout your businesses in the game, such as the nightclub, the agency, and the arcade. These are great passive incomes. So like the arcade is completely passive safe. All you need to do is to set up to make it the maximum efficiency is you need to fill up your arcade with arcade machines. If you want, just fill them up with your 10k arcade machine and that's all sorted. And you should get 100k from that each day-ish if you play all day. The nightclub, however, you need to keep the popularity bar up, and this can be a struggle sometimes. I forget, to be honest. But if you want to keep it up and get the most, you get up to 200k in that safe. But I recommend you buy a couple of DJs to keep your popularity up, so you're filling up your safe a lot faster. And the final one is with your agency. This works a bit different. With the agency, you can do VIP contracts, I think. And every VIP contract you do, every hour in game, your safe fills up an extra $500. So it's worth what you want. I don't usually do it though, but you can if you want. To wrap things up, I'm going to show you how to sell all your passive income businesses. Starting off, when I said you shouldn't do MC businesses, in a recent update there has been street dealers where you can just go to either of the 3 street dealers and you can sell things like cocaine and meth for a little bit of cash, and that's why I say it is worth it to resupply a little bit, and then so you can just sell them to street dealers, so that's then it's just not wasted and you can just get more free businesses. And the main businesses we are selling, like the bunker, the acid lab, and the nightclub, we want to sell these 3 in public sessions. Now, as a solo, I get it can be tough, or as a solo guide, you should be alright, because these 3 businesses are pretty safe. The only big problem one is the bunker, because the actual sell missions are a bit whiffy, and you sometimes can get bad ones which you can never sell on your own. The reason I'm saying selling a public session is that you get a money bonus for the amount of people in the session that you're selling. So if you have a full lobby, you get an extra 50%. So that 1 million with the bunker, you'll get 1.5. Same with the nightclub. And the acid lab, it's normally like 300 or something, and now you'll get like 500. And that restocks every like 4 hours. So you're getting a really good chunk of change from the acid lab doing this. Now, starting off with the difficult one, the bunker. Only sell when it's fully stocked. I know it can be tough solo as you get more sell vehicles. It's just that it's not worth just selling every time you get a bit of stock in the game, because you can do other stuff like PreCo and all that. I just sell all my business at the end of the day. So just sell it only out full stock. All you want to do once you start selling it is you want to either have the 2 missions either with the 3 insurgents that have 1 stop, or just the 2 big trucks. These are the 2 missions you want to look out for. And if you don't get these 2 missions, all you want to do is just find a new session. You do lose a bit of your profit though. Not a lot, but I would just recommend just keep finding a new session until you get either of the 2 missions. And when you're running it, go in a CEO and put on Ghost Organization. You want to utilize this as much as you can, because you just need to be careful in a public session, because you know the world of GTA. Moving on to the nightclub, this one's a bit different as it's passive. You don't put any money into it, and it's completely passive. I recommend you sell this at $1 million, because around at the $1 million, one of your technicians is at full product, so the nightclub is actually efficient. And boom, that is 1.5 million. This one's easy because you only get one sell vehicle. Again, put Ghost Organization on, and call up Lester if you have to, and put off radar, I think. And with my favorite passive income business is the Acid Lab, because it's completely solo. Do it as a solo as well. It's just like this is the easiest solo business, and it restocks every like 4 hours. If you resupply it, you can resupply it through your phone, by the way. And once it's fully stocked, you can just sell it. Normally there's drop off locations. It normally be one where you have to go to 3 different locations, or it can be one where you have to go to 10 different locations and put like acid in a box or something. This can be tough because it's in the city and there's gonna be a lot of players. All I do is just go to Ghost Organization, just keep going Ghost Organization and all that, just to try to hide, and yeah, and you should be good.
I promise, like, and even it's been a weird these past few months.
Also, if you get cops in any of these cell missions, then an easy way to fix that and lose them real quick is to just go on your phone and select a contact job, load up the contact job, and then just immediately leave. Don't actually start the mission though, just go to the actual menu of it and then leave, and all the cops should be off. But anyway, I'm glad if you've enjoyed this video. I know I haven't been posting in a while, but this has been a big video I've been postponing for a while. So thank you guys for watching. If you did like it and it helped you, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to like make longer content and better quality content. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.